Hi, Geminis. Hello, my gems. Welcome to your My Taropist session for now or in the future, whenever you watch this, friend. These readings are timeless. However, I do try to get them out once a month for each and every sign. So it's your turn, Geminis. We're a little late on y'all, I know, but we are getting it done. So my name is Jessica. I'm the owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel, friends. I'm so glad that you're here. Geminis, everyone with the Gemini placement, wherever it may be. Thank you for joining, friends. Thank you for watching and tuning in. I so appreciate it. If you don't know what a My Therapist session is, it is my signature spread. It was desired. It was desired. I don't know. Are you desirable right now, Geminis? Geminis are always desirable, aren't you? No, it was inspired by dialectical behavioral therapy. And so we take a look at your mental energy, your interpersonal relationships, what's bothering or distressing you, if anything. And then we take a look at your emotional energy. And then, depending on how the reading goes, how it flows, we may get advice, we may look at predictive outcome. We'll see. It's different every time, which makes it super exciting and fun for me to do. So, I've already shuffled your energy into this deck. I am feeling the everyday tarot deck for you all on this night. So, we're going to get into it, friends. So, go ahead. Hey, Julius. Hello, friend. Welcome. Peace and blessings to you. Happy Ramadan to anyone who is celebrating. And we're going to do an energy check. So take a look into my eyes. Happy Saji. Hey. I need to email you back, friend. Take a look into my eyes on whatever device or screen you are watching from. And take a deep breath with me. Ready? And thank you. And that's crazy. Did you guys see that? Do you guys see this smoke? Like right when I did the energy connects, the candle, I had a candle lit for you guys and it just poof went out and I didn't even blow on it. Just, it was its time. It was its time. So let's see what's going on with that. All right, Gemmies, let's do this. What is going on in the mental energy of my Geminis? If you are here, if you're watching back in the future, I know it's kind of a funky time on a Sunday night, but if you're watching now or in the future, please give this video a thumbs up if you like it, if you like the reading. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. Energies are fluid. Tarot picks up on past energies, present energies, and predictive energies. So take it as it resonates for you. And also, we're reading for lots of Gemini folks, all different Gemini placements. So keep that in mind too. All right, let's do this. Mental energy for my Geminis. What's going on in their mental energy? What is going on in their mental energy? Okay. Oh, do you have perhaps, well, let's see, but oh, definitely Sagittarius energy came out heavy on this. Is that you, happy Saggy? Did you put your energy into this reading, friend? Because you got the Knight of Wands in your mental. Pretty heavy Saggy energy, and Temperance underneath that. Also Saggy energy. So there you go. You can thank happy Saggy for that. Go find her somewhere. She's hanging out in a chat room on here somewhere. Okay, underneath that you got Hermit, you got the Two of Cups, Six of Swords, Death card. Ooh, 10 of Swords. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Let's see. So, friends, I feel like you might be thinking about taking some action. I feel like if you guys have been in this season where some of you might have had like a painful ending or some kind of betrayal, but definitely a lot of energy around an ending, Death card and the 10 of Swords there, um or going through some kind of, maybe for some of you I'm feeling maybe a spiritual transformation. Something definitely is changed in your life. For some of you, if it wasn't like a painful ending, there's a lot of pentacle energy around this. It could have been like the ending of a job or a move or relocation, so like ending of like where you presently live, moving on to something else. In which, either which way, friends, it's like you have dusted off some old energies. You're transforming, you're moving forward, you're pushing through whatever might have been challenging in the recent past for you guys. And you're moving toward this season now, I feel like, of a lot more clarity, a season where you're going within and getting a lot of focus, working on maybe your balance, your inner balance and harmony, maybe doing some inner spiritual work for some of you guys. I feel like kind of you're in this energy or have been in this energy of sort of recalibrating things, right? Maybe some of you are struggling to try to get some kind of balance in your life right now. Maybe you have taken on a lot and maybe you're kind of trying to like clear the air, clear yourselves energetically so that you can feel more balanced, you can feel more focused, maybe feel more energized in this season. But this is speaking to your mental, right? And I just feel like a lot of you guys are maybe feeling a little bit pulled back or introspective as you are seeking to have this sort of harmony and balance when it comes to your mental space. Um, really kind of going within to get some answers, and again, I just feel this energy around you guys of like recalibrating. But then you're coming out with this Knight of Wands here. So this is like really fast moving energy. So it's sort of like, get ready, Geminis. I feel like if you've been, especially if you're coming out of this, right? And you're transforming, you're clearing things, maybe mentally, sort of taking inventory and like clearing the space here, friends, balancing things out there. And then it's like, once you do so, it's like you go from like 0 to 100 real quick, fast, and in a hurry, right? Once you get that balance and that clarity, it's like you're off with the race, with the races. Some of you guys may have a trip planned, and sometimes Knight of Wands comes up like that for me, like vacation energy. Also with the Six of Swords, maybe that's going to help you to kind of get some balance and some clarity in the season. If you got like a little trip planned or somewhere that you're going or headed to, I don't feel like it's a long journey or like a big move. Some of you might have moved though in the recent past. It feels more like, like a weekend trip or a week or two away or something like that. I don't know, friends. You tell me what you got going on there, Geminis. Take me with you. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Please take me. No. But anyway, Gemini. I feel like you're going from like, it's a lot of energy of you guys going from like 0 to 100 real fast once you guys sort of set things right and sort of recalibrate, get some rest, sort things out mentally, find your balance and your harmony again. It's really good energy around you right now. So I feel like be prepared, because once have taken this space and this beat for yourselves, it's like you're off and running. It could be like you have some new inspiration coming in, like you might be feeling some divine inspiration, creative energy. Hey Jojo, hey Jusef. Anyways, like some some creative energies around you. Again, maybe some energies around travel that you have on the brain right now. Some projects maybe some of you are working on, feeling inspired in this season. Tell me more about this Knight of Wands, and then we'll move on to your interpersonal. I knew these cards have been falling on the floor. I've been doing a lot of personals today, and the cards just keep falling on the floor. Yeah, exactly. Hanged Man. So, oh yes, please do, Jojo. Email me. Yeah, it's like this. It's like you guys are, I feel like you've been taking some mental inventory, sorting some things out, throwing out the trash mentally, setting things right, recalibrating, taking a beat, going within, sorting through all the pieces of garbage that you need to, throw out so that you can kind of feel more balanced and have that harmony and peace again. Because I feel like some of you guys went through some shit recently or in the recent past, and it's sort of like, you know what I mean? It's sort of like now it's time to dust. It's like if a tornado, I don't want to say tornado. I don't know why that came through. That's terrible. Like say like let's temper that a little bit. Speaking of temperance. So not a tornado, but like let's say like a dust bunny. I don't know, or like a dust devil, like, a Tasmanian devil, like like in the cartoon, like came through your place, and things got scattered around and da 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 da. And then it's like he's gone now. So you're sort of like, well, that was shitty. Okay, well, let me get the broom and the mop and, the dustpan and some dust rags and feather duster and whatever other, and vacuum, and let me sort through this and let me do that. And once I've done that, then I can like kind of feel like all is right and well in my world again. And that's kind of where I feel like a lot of you guys are sort of at mentally. But it's good. You guys need to rest. So if you are thinking about taking a vacation, do it. Don't just sit there and think about it and not take action on it. I think a lot of you guys do need that. Y'all need a break right now. I feel like Geminis. I don't know. Y'all's energy feels kind of busy right now. It feels busy. What are you doing, Gemini? I don't know, but I feel like this. I feel like this. Some of you guys are workaholics. Some of you guys are working too much. Some of you guys are like, yes, some of you guys are working too much, my friends. And that's what I'm seeing here. Now, some of you guys are doing so with a purpose because some of you might be saving or working towards some kind of goal. Or something that you're planning for your future, your end game, whatever that is. Maybe you're saving for a house, maybe you're saving for a car, maybe you're saving to get married for a wedding. I don't know what the fuck y'all doing, but y'all like you got your mind on your money, but I feel like it's causing you to kind of tune into this like sort of workaholic vibe. And that's why spirit's like, listen, your abundance is coming. It's coming. Give yourself a mental break. Like, give yourself a rest, friend. Remember, we're talking about your mental energy still here, friends. It's like, give yourself a rest, Gemini. You're doing too much, friend. You doing way too much to try to get that into that 10 of Pentacles and at your own expense. So breathe a little bit, friend. Breathe a little bit, okay? Because I feel like yeah, you need a break. You need some rest. Do you, boo? Take care of you. If you're doing a lot and putting others first, maybe there's some family stuff going on for some of you. Maybe some of you feel like a responsibility. I don't know. Some of you might be like the man of the house, the woman of the house, or something like that. Here comes Mr. Bojangles. You know it's a good reading when he comes through. Um, that's what I've been told. You might feel a certain sense of responsibility towards certain members of your family or toward household responsibilities. It doesn't just work. I feel like for some of you it's a mixed bag of things. Whatever is in that pentacle energy for you. You might feel a certain sense of duty and responsibility. And I feel like some of you guys maybe not taking care of you or putting yourself and your needs first right now in this season. So I feel like this is spirit really saying like give yourselves a little bit of a break, even if it's just mentally, even if it means like, doing some meditation with this hangman energy. If you aren't meditating, you do so please with this hangman energy. I'm telling you, in your mental space, that will give you this rest. Maybe do some breath work, maybe I don't know, whatever it is that's really gonna help you to kind of get that mental rest that you really need so that you can really be your best self. But I feel like spirit's saying like you're worrying for nothing because the abundance is coming. You may even get help for some of you guys. I don't know if there's like a fire sign that you got on your mind, because you got the fire energy heavy in this, in your mental energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, especially, or it could be also, well, that's your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you might have like a love connection going on with the fire sign. That's a side message for some of you. Or you might be attracted to one. Maybe you're saving, especially if it's something that you're trying to save towards some kind of future with them. That's not for everybody. I also have Capricorn here. But anyway, point is, I don't want to get too much into that because we're going to move on to your interpersonal relationships, especially if it's like a new love situation or something going on. But let's not read into that for your mental right now. Point is, yeah, there's something else going on there. We won't read that right now. But anyway, point is, Geminis, don't worry. I see the abundance here. It's coming. In fact, I feel like a lot of you already are, more so than you might realize. But it just may be that there's a particular goal or something in particular that you're really trying to go after and achieve in this season. But Spirit saying, like, first take care of you, boo. Get the rest you need, friends. And then that will come, Bo, what are you doing, friend? He's really all up on your spread. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, you're going through boxes to purge house and mine now. Okay, Jojo. What is gonna get that bread? I feel you all. I'm a Gemini cusper. So hey, Shelly, I can kind of feel this energy around me right now too, friends. Oh, Jojo, I'm so sorry, friend. I'm so sorry to hear about your dad. Hey, Beck. Okay, what's going on? Okay. Yeah, some of you definitely thinking about family on the brain. That's pretty clear. Family on the brain. Workaholic. Some of you guys maybe okay, I'm gonna go to interpersonal, but Spirit's got a lot of messages for you guys tonight. It really does. So I feel like for some of you guys, this this workaholism or this hard work, this energy that you're putting so much into into your work right now and trying to get some kind of abundance. For some of you, this will be for everybody, I feel like, but for some of you guys, it's definitely related to this fear of lack or poverty or being or not having enough, being without. For some of you guys, there's another message. There's a lot of messages coming through for y'all tonight. So for some of you guys, it's like you're so focused because I think some of you either couple of things. One, you might have had a background of like you might have grown up in an environment where there was lack or not enough, or maybe it was kind of like this up and down sort of struggle financially for your family, something like that, where you had a lot and then you lost a lot. You had some, you didn't have some. Do you know what I mean? Or again, you could have just grown up in an environment where there was sort of a poverty or lack mentality, even if you did have. Do you know that can happen? Like there's like people who are freaking wealthy, but they're like penny pinching and they like use coupons everywhere. And I'm saying there's nothing wrong with using coupons, but you know what I mean? It's a mental thing. It's like, even though they have so much, they still like live as if they have so little. So, and it could have been that some of you guys had lost a job and now you got a job. So now you're like, oh, now I got a job. So I got to like work really hard because now I got something that I'm, trying to work toward. Whatever the case may be, friend, I feel like some of that is what's fueling this, a fear of like, oh, any day I could be in the poorhouse, any day I could be on the street, any day I could. And it's like, I feel like spirits, like you have more abundance than you realize, even if it's just, even if it's like, here's the other thing too. There's so many messages. This is nuts, Geminis. Okay, for some of you guys, what you're doing for work you really love, and that's why you're so passionate about it. It's like a passion project of yours, okay? But I feel like don't allow this fear of losing it get to you to the point where you work yourselves to death, friend. You know what I mean? Even if you're doing something you absolutely love, don't let this fear overtake or fuel it and sour it to the point where you work yourself too hard to where you're sick and you're not well. You want to be well. um but also, again, a lot of you guys are working because of a duty or an obligation that you feel toward family or a goal, and that's also what's happening here. Okay, I'm gonna stop reading your mental and go on to your interpersonal. It's a lot, friends. It's a lot. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, friends. Again, that's not for all those weren't for everybody. I feel like those were specific messages for specific people. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Okay, so what's going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Geminis? What's going on in the interpersonal? Oh, something new, maybe? Ooh, our communication. This feels like more family stuff for some of you guys. Some of you guys, okay, side message, and then I'm going to clarify this Ace of Swords, because Ace of Swords is what came out for you. So this could be a lot of things, right? There is some communication that I feel like might be coming from a distance for some of you guys, and it may be from a mother figure. So just be aware of that. Some of you guys also might be very concerned about your mothers in this season, or something to do with, or some truth coming out or news coming out, like I said, from a distance, maybe around mother. That's for some, not for everybody. You could be a mother or parent, so maybe it's news about your child, but it doesn't feel necessarily like bad news, because I have Three of Cups here next to the Knight of Swords, right? It could be about a reunion or needing to go visit somebody. The thing that's kind of funky about it is this Tower card over here. I've got Cancer energy, I've got Taurus energy. So I don't know. The Three of Cups is what's throwing me, because that makes it seem like it's good. But I feel like there's also maybe some stress or disappointment in the past around this situation or this news that's going to come in. It feels more like family energy right now, rather than I've got Leo here too, rather than it feels more like family oriented rather than like relationship oriented. But let me see. That's just a side note. It could be some big news that's coming through, or some truth that's coming through. Um, Again, maybe somebody that lives at a distance from you. Cancer energy could be a mother, you could be a mother. Anyway, could be also coming from a friend, maybe a friend who's a mother, not something else. Anyway, hey River Song, what's up? Um, whoa. The sun. Something funky is going on here, y'all, in this interpersonal. Because in the midst of like this good positive energy, like this is maybe like a clearing of the air to have a new beginning, some truth that's spoken that precedes like a new beginning or positive news, good news, maybe news about someone being pregnant. With that, me to see that Empress, and then this, maybe you're gonna get news about a pregnancy. Maybe it's gonna be really shocking, especially if it's like, oh, it could be like this, you guys, because it's a weird mixed bag of energy. I'm not lying. Like, because underneath that good stuff, and it doesn't feel fantastic. I'm not gonna even this is fantastic. But the energy I'm feeling, not fantastic. And the energy I'm feeling matches this Nine of Wands, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. We got Justice and three ones underneath that. Jeez Louise. This feels like family, guys. I'm gonna try to ask specifically about love for y'all, because this feels like it could have to do with family or friend. Like, here's the thing. I think you're going to get news from a distance from somebody. Could be about a relative. I don't know, friends, but it feels like what it is it's something that someone's got a saw going. I hope you don't hear that. It's kind of annoying me right now. What I feel is this. I feel like if it's like news of a pregnancy, I don't think it's gonna be like the good kind of pregnancy, like the one where you like want to celebrate. I think it'd be something that is gonna be really shocking and unexpected. If you hear about this, could be a Libra, Leo. What did we have before? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Taurus energy we had earlier, fixed sign energy here. Could be like Taurus, Scorpio, Leo again, Aquarius. Um, dude, for some of you guys, like you might find out that like this is awful. I'm sorry, but don't you know this is so specific. I'm gonna pull you all different interpersonal because this is very specific for somebody. For some of you guys, like for example, if you're a parent, right, and you find out that like your teenage child is pregnant, and it's like very upsetting news, because it's like no one wants to have like their child be like have a teen pregnancy, or they got someone pregnant, or you know what I mean? That's kind of what it feels like, that kind of thing where it's like, oh, okay, well, happy that we're having a baby, but kind of like circumstances around it are kind of shitty. That's what it feels like, friends. Okay. I'm just saying. I just have to say what I see and I'm feeling. So just be careful of that. Be aware of that. If this is resonating for you, and trust me, it's not going to resonate for all y'all. I know that. But if it does resonate for you, just, word of caution if it's not something that, yeah, anyways, friend, that's that. It could even be something like if you find out that like an ex has moved on to a new love, or is getting married, and you were kind of holding out hope that you guys could reconcile or get back together, and then you find out like, oh no, they've actually moved on to like a new love. It's that kind of a thing. It's feels a little slightly unpleasant, even though with the sun and the ace of swords is here. Let's like say this, like some of y'all, so not like the scene from Alien. I hope not. I hope it's not gonna be like that. Oh wow, that would be awful, right? Now for some of y'all, you might be finding new love with a Leo or like something. But I'm telling you, I'm not feeling that right now. Let's get something good for you guys. Tell me specifically about love for Gemini and their interpersonal relationships. Love for Gemini in their interpersonal relationships. It's a return, people. Oh, it's a return. Gemini, I'm sorry, your interpersonal is not better tonight. So we got Judgment card, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Some of you guys might be healing from some other connection, especially for those of you guys. I'm picking up a lot of y'all might have been married or in some kind of higher level of commitment. Could have been with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Capricorn energy pretty heavy. it could have been really toxic or not healthy connection, more of like a karmic than like a soulmate, even though it feels like that you guys might have been very seriously committed at some point to this person. But I feel like whoever I'm speaking to on this one, you guys have been single for a minute. You've pulled yourself out of the game, right? Because I feel like some of you guys had to heal from this connection that you were in for a while. Okay. And so it does feel like, um with this judgment card, this person, because they're coming up here, could be returning. Very heavy earth energy, very heavy Capricorn. I also have Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and then Leo did show up also with that sun card. I also have, ooh, maybe there was like some cheating in the past, because I got multiple court cards now starting to come through. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, I feel like for some of you guys, that story that I said, and I kind of like said it as a throwaway, but for some of you guys, I do feel like you might be getting news that somebody that you were in a higher level of commitment with in the past has moved on to a new love. Okay. And for some of you, maybe that could be the upsetting news that you guys get. That's for some of you. This definitely has to do with like marriage for some of you guys, or a father figure. But I feel more like this is, I asked for love, so let's call it love. Um, Let me get more on this judgment card though. Tell me more about this judgment card for the love life of my Gemini peoples. What's going on? Heavy Leo energy going on right now. Yeah, here's the thing. Pisces energy now too. I just feel like if that news or whatever is coming in is from like an ex or past person, I hate to read that, but hey, what the heck? That seems like what's happening for some of you guys. And you've been like really, maybe you've been really like, if you, Geminis. Okay. I feel like this is somebody that you walked away from. 8 of Cups, right? There's a lot of water under the bridge here, a lot of emotional healing. For some of you guys, you might have been like, really struggling a lot internally with whatever this situation was. It probably caused you a lot of inner chaos and turmoil. If it was like a karmic situation or something like that, it could have been something that really taught you some deep lessons about yourself, how to really do some shadow work and really sort through some things and rebuild your strength here and really guard you. Like some of you I feel are very kind of guarded right now and protective of yourselves when it comes to your heart space, and just like more careful and more cautious about who you give, who you commit to or who you give your love to. Some of you are very highly intuitive and just are being very discerning, I feel like, in this season about who you invest with long term. So you're kind of, when it comes to like, who you really give that pentacle to, it takes you some time, because I feel like some of you guys, again, you're very sharp. I feel like a lot of you guys, you can sniff out when someone's bullshitting you and when they're not, when they're genuine, when they're not being sincere. I think you guys have a really good bullshit detector on you. Okay. And your card here, Magician, 7 of Swords. So I feel like, when if this person comes back, it may pull up some stuff inside of you. It may be a little bit, I hate to use this word, but trigger you a bit, friends, is what I'm feeling. But I think you guys have got your bullshit meter, detector on 11. Turn to 11, friends. And I think you're gonna be all right with this, because I think you guys are very strong. You're kind of guarded. You've been through the fire, You've been through the fire, you've been through the flames, you've tamed the beast within. And so, even though I feel like this may bring up some stuff for you guys, it's like, it's like when you move the refrigerator and you haven't cleaned under it for a minute, and then it's like, oh, I cleaned under it, it was so sparkly and shiny and pine solly or whatever, and it's like now it's a little dusty. That's all. So I think you're gonna be all right, friends. Or like when you go and clean your rugs and you shake your rug out and you're like, "Whoo, Lord," it's like that. But you'd be all right, because you're sharp here, friends. You know what's good. I think you're gonna be okay here. Um, let's see. We might get you some advice. Yeah, you can't lie to a Gemini. That rhymes. Okay. Yeah, the interpersonal is a bit heavy. Let's see what's bothering or distressing you. What is bothering or distressing my Gemini? Sorry that wasn't better for you guys with the interpersonal. It was kind of very interesting. Okay. Some of you guys could be a child, especially if your child's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. I got Page of Cups here, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, Four of Swords. Yeah, here's the thing. Like, if some of you guys are still healing from some past relationship or family, again, it could be a family situation. Um, I need to clarify this. I feel like some of you are what's bothering and distress. It doesn't look bad actually, what's bothering or stressing you, but it feels like some of you guys might be waiting for things to kind of turn in your favor with regard to a situation. You might have been going through like a downward swing. Some of you might be waiting on an apology. It feels like you're waiting for something, the timing to be right around something, for something to change and move in your favor, waiting maybe for somebody to apologize to you, to come back and offer you an apology or forgiveness or something like that. Tell me more about this. Both. Okay. Tell me more about this. Wheel of Fortune, Page of Cups for my Geminis. Yeah. You guys are waiting for it's like yes, exactly what I said. So you guys some of you guys are waiting for a situation to transform and move in your favor. There's something here that you know needs to change. Again, it could be about family, it could be about love. Especially if it's family, it looks like it could be about a child for some of you. Um for some of you, not for everybody, but it does feel very much like you're waiting for I feel like it's like for some of you, it's like you're waiting for this apology or this forgiveness or this conversation to come in that's going to be heartfelt and emotional, and healing. It's got like healing energy around it in an effort to change and transform a situation. Strong Scorpio energy here in this. Um, but that's also to me speaks to like you wanting something to change and transform. Especially if there's been some kind of like backstabbing, betrayal, or a painful ending. It's like I feel like you guys are slowly but surely like waiting for some kind of communication or some energies to shift. Slowly but surely it's coming, I feel like for you, maybe slower than you would like to, but in an effort to kind of rebuild something, especially if you're looking at something and like you're very disappointed about the way something happened or something turned out, or you're sad or you're grieving something, a loss of something right now. And I feel like you guys are in this energy of kind of waiting, again, waiting for some kind of communication or some clarity or truth to be revealed. That's going to be like this wish fulfillment for you. That's going to kind of bring some healing and like right things here in this energetic and spiritual level as well. Like for things to kind of to heal and transform and change, right? For the some karma, I feel like almost like karmic justice some of you might be waiting for some kind of like karmic justice with regard to a situation or even multiple situations for some of you guys, right? In your lives right now. And that's kind of for some of you guys, you might have faced a tower moment in the past too, or again, had some big shakeup to your, what is going on in your world or some news that came in. And if this hasn't, this could be predictive. So just be, if it's predictive, just be aware. Um, we're gonna get the outcome on this at the end, you guys. We'll get the outcome on this. What is going on in the emotional energy for my Geminis? Okay, well, that's good. You guys are very patient, huh? Some of y'all. Or you have a lot invested in something. Um, okay, so you're getting a lot of pentacle energy in this part here, in your emotions. Interesting. Also water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You got Queen of Cups, you got Ace of Pentacles, you got Two of Pentacles. So again, I feel like in the Seven of Pentacles underneath here, High Priestess, some of you got, again, bullshit detector. It's like, I feel like some of you guys again, somebody might be telling someone in around you, this is not for all of you, but some of y'all, someone around you has been feeding you a load of crap, I feel like. I feel like someone's been feeding you a load of bull crap, and you guys are really trying to sort through what's real and what's not. Your intuition's telling you what's good. You all know what's good. Your intuition is telling you, right? But that's just a side note. Mainly, I feel like emotionally, I feel like you guys are in a fairly good place emotionally with this Queen of Cups, like, but you also might be feeling a little bit sensitive or like again, strong in your intuitive abilities right now with this Queen of Cups, this High Priestess. Like someone if someone's trying to offer you something or they're on the fence about something, I feel like you're waiting a long time. There's something you guys have been waiting for. And I do feel like it's sort of like a solid, stable new beginning somewhere or something like that. Let's see, let's get more into this. Or again, like I said, forgiveness, apology. What's this Two of Pentacles about though? Oh, I was gonna say this, but I was like, it's weird to come out in the emotional space, but here it is. Okay. I was like, this is more like I would expect it more interpersonal, but well, but also it could be okay, hold on. Tell me more. What's this Queen of Cups, though? Maybe you guys are, some of you guys might be Gemini, Cancer, Cuspers like myself. I don't know. Queen of Cups. You could have water in your chart somewhere. Venus, rising, moon. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups. Yeah, that's High Priestess clarifying that Queen of Cups. Like I said, Four of Wands clarifying this Two of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, Seven of Swords keeps coming up for you guys. Some sneaky shit going on here. What's that about? I want to clarify it, but it's not like coming out. It just keeps showing up on like the bottom of the deck. Cancer, Venus, Pisces, Moon. There you go, Jojo. That makes a lot of sense with what I'm seeing. So I feel like for some of you guys, it's this emotionally. So let's stick with the emotional part and then I'll read what else I see here. So, because this is your emotional energy. Again, this is you guys trying to get some groundedness, some stability, some harmony and balance with your emotions. There may be some situations going on in your life that is kind of causing you to be in a more emotionally heightened place than normal for some of you guys, especially if like, hey, Chris, especially if like, here's the thing. So like, especially if you are like you do have water placements and it may be that those are kind of taking center stage in your life right now. um and so you guys, I feel like, are really trying to harness that energy at this time and kind of create a little bit more stability when it comes to that. For some of you guys, it's also to do with whatever this like deception or maybe betrayal or some, you trying to sort through some situation where there does seem to be some sneakiness or some, I don't know why that keeps coming out for you guys, but I do feel like right now, or if you're juggling a lot, especially like a lot of responsibilities, this could have to do again with you like working a lot or feeling like you've taken on, for some of you guys, I feel like you've taken on an additional responsibility, especially if it has to do with family or home with this Four of Wands. Like I was going to read this like love, but I'm not feeling that right now so much. For some of you guys, it could be that you have some kind of proposal or offer that's being made toward you, and you're maybe on the fence about whether or not you should accept it. Some of you might feel a little bit skeptical about it, whether or not this is an offer you should really take, especially if it is a love offer, especially if it's like you have been married before, been in a situation where someone wasn't really forthcoming or honest with you guys. I feel like though, yeah, that's for some of you, not for everybody. So you might be kind of sorting through that in your emotional space right now too for some. But for some of you guys, like I was starting to say, you may have taken on an additional responsibility, and that may be kind of creating a little wreaking, just like, not like, I don't want to say havoc, but kind of causing you to be a little bit more emotionally off kilter than normal. So again, you're trying to find this balance. For some of you, it could be starting a new job. For some of you guys, again, or an additional job if you've taken on another job or another kind of responsibility, whether that's even like getting a new pet, getting a new house, moving, taking on like the responsibility toward a family member or relative, or like maybe you've adopted, or like you got into a relationship and they have a kid already or something. You know what I'm saying? It's different for each of you. So take it as it resonates for you, friend. But that's kind of what this feels like too. Um, so there's a lot of things going on here. But I do feel like this is really about you working in this season to harness your intuitive abilities, to really try to get some harmony, some balance when it comes to your emotional space, and to kind of create, a new, like, solid ground, like, when it comes to to ground yourself emotionally. Does that make sense, friends? It's a lot here, but um, yeah, and I think for some of you guys, there may be like a new beginning here that's um especially if it is like a move or something like that, or again, new job or something. There's a new beginning for some of you guys that you're starting, and it's kind of got you in your feels, and not a bad way, right? But I feel like some of you Geminis, for being air signs, are feeling a lot more feels in this season. So don't be surprised if you find yourself like randomly crying or emoting in some other way. And you're like, what the fuck? Like, it's okay. I think it's you just kind of, again, recalibrating, like we said before, right? And feel what you need to feel, friend. Don't suppress it. You need to do that. You need to feel it, release it, um, and that will help you, I feel like, through this season, and as you're processing all of these things. And for some of you, it's a lot of newness and changes, right? Um, so let's see. I said we would get you advice, right, friends? Scorpio moon, you hate it here, Nessa. Yeah, I feel heavy, like whatever Geminis I'm reading for tonight, I can feel you guys have definitely some water placements, a lot of you guys, like pretty prominent ones, wherever they may be. I kind of feel that for sure. Some of you also may have Leo placement or Leo placements, or Sagittarius, or fire in general. But there's for freaking being air signs, y'all, let me just be real. You got a lot of fire and you got a lot of water going on in this reading tonight, my friends. Tanya, hey girl. So you tell me what that's about, y'all. You tell me. Okay, so let's get you all. Oh, this is going longer than I intended, friends. We're almost done. Let's get you some advice. What advice do we have for my Geminis? We'll get you some advice, and then we will let you all go on this Sunday night, friends. I got a date with a margarita. Just kidding. All right. What advice do we have for my Gemini people? Thanks, Tanya. What advice do we have? You got a gem in your chart. Okay, Chris. It's good to have Gemini in the chart. I got Gemini on my chart. Gemini Venus, Gemini Cat. Oh, yes. Okay. Even the advice is like, what? Tell me what this is about. You got Five of Pentacles, Temperance, okay? More Saggy energy. We saw these earlier. Five of Pentacles. This is too much. This is too much. Oh, this is too much. Hold on, friends. Hold on. Help is on the way. Hold on. This is too much. Okay. I just want simple advice, please, Spirit. What is this Five of Pentacles about? Some of you guys definitely dealing with some family stuff. I feel like, okay. I feel like a couple things. Like, for one, I know you guys don't like to hear this, but I do feel like for some of you guys, it's have a little bit of patience. Um, Especially whatever it is that you're waiting for, because some of you guys are waiting for something, and I'm not going to put words on it because I can see some things here, but I don't want to. I want to make it more general for you so you can take it as it resonates for your situation. Whatever it is that you're waiting for, you know what it is. For some of you guys, it's an apology. No, I'm going to say, for some of you guys, it's an apology or like some kind of heartfelt conversation, like a heart to heart with somebody, especially if it's like a relative, a loved one, maybe a past person, past love for some of you guys, soulmate, a soulmate, or someone that you perceived to be a soulmate for some. Okay. For some of you, it's may have to do with work or business or career, finances. So for some of you, it might have to do with your health or the health of someone that you love and care about. Whatever the case is, friends, whatever you're waiting for. I feel like you're not going to want to hear this, but I feel like Spirit's saying just be a little bit more patient with it. I feel like it's going to come, but it's going to come in divine timing. And I feel like you feel this urgency, like, if I could just have this, everything will be balanced. Everything will be righted. Everything will be okay. Everything will be at peace. I can heal, And I feel like Spirit's like, yes, but don't work yourself to death in the process. You know what I mean? And that could mean like, don't work yourself to death here, like overthinking about it. Don't work yourself to death literally with whatever it is that you do for work. Do you know what I mean? I hope that helps. I hope that makes some kind of sense. Tell me more about this advice for my Geminis. And some of you guys I'm going to tell you, like, if some of you guys are still dealing with, this is a side message, but if some of you guys are still dealing with like an issue with like a fear of rejection or a fear around money, the way you see money or perceive money, or abundance, like fear of like losing it, like we were talking about before, right? Fear that you're never going to have enough, or you're not going to get it, or you have to do extra, otherwise any day now this could all end and could fade. Or again, like I said, fear of rejection, especially if it's tied to other relationships that you've had in the past, or whatever it is. Or some of you guys even worry about your health. Like, it's like you need to do there's still, I feel like for some of you guys, some inner work and healing to do around that. Okay. So maybe think about that, how you can approach that. Any more advice for my Geminis? Yes, thanks, Chris. Thanks for giving this video a thumbs up, friends. Some likes. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Tanya. Ooh, okay. Yeah, again, there's still some healing, some healing and balance that you have to do. For some of you, this isn't for everybody, but I feel pretty strongly with the energies I'm seeing here. Some of you guys have not met your shadow. Some of you guys just haven't. You haven't had that conversation with your other half. Okay? And so for some of you guys, it is time to really have that conversation, meet your shadow self, make friends with it, give it a cookie, tell it to have a sit once you've acquainted yourself with it. No, but seriously, I'm going to go ahead and recommend Auntie Karen. Enchanted Cottage 333 has a whole playlist on shadow work and the shadow self and all of that. And she's a Gemini. Okay. So there you go, Geminis. Go meet Auntie Karen over at the cottage, Enchanted Cottage 333, and give that playlist a view, a little look-see if you're unfamiliar with shadow work and you haven't met your shadow self, because I think it's time for some of you guys, because I think in doing that, you're gonna find the balance and the harmony that you're really seeking, okay? And do that like while you're waiting for this other thing to come in, whatever that is for you, friend, okay? Also, I want to say this. For some of you guys, if you've been single for a minute, you moved away from a situation that was painful, had a painful ending, okay? And you moved on away from it. You could be finding new soulmates. So be open to that, okay? But also I feel like this is also spirit confirming for some of you guys. I've got Virgo energy and Sagittarius energy in your advice, just FYI. But for some of y'all in the major arcana, but for some of you guys, I do feel like things are going to be righted. Okay. So I think, again, it's going to take some time. The answers are going to come more from within, and you taking that time to really do that inner healing, it's not going to come external to yourself right now. It's really going to come from within. And so I want to say that it is coming though. So you're moving toward calmer, clearer waters, and you will get that emotional balance and harmony that you're seeking. And maybe even that apology, that forgiveness, things to be kind of, slowly. It's going to take some time now, friends. Okay. Going to take some time, especially if you're waiting for some kind of communication, friends. After, while you're grieving this loss or whatever, or, this achiness, whatever is happening. But it's happening. It's going to come. Okay. So I'm hearing, hold on, help is on the way. Hold on, help is on the way, friends. But just in the meantime, in between time, friends, do that inner work, y'all. Do that inner work. It's gonna start from the inside out while you're waiting here. And again, it looks like it's gonna be a bit of a wait. I'm not playing. A little bit of wait there. But it will be all right in the end. I love this to come out after that Six of Swords for you guys. So you are moving in the right direction, friend. It's just more slowly than some of y'all might like. And that is all I have for you guys. I think I'm gonna kind of call it for tonight because this is pretty long, my Taropist session. Way longer than I meant it to be. But I feel like you guys had a lot that needed to come out for you, Geminis. And thank you all for being in the chat, Chris, Tanya, Jojo, and everyone else who I missed. Sorry if I missed you. We had Beck, we had Happy Saji. Anyways, I'm a River Song. Thank you all for being here. Thank you everyone who was watching and didn't chat, but that's okay. You guys got your My Taropist session, Geminis. And if you're watching in the future, thank you for joining. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, set it to all so you know every time I go live with any reading for you. I go live every Thursday doing all signs, and every Friday doing 5 free Fridays. And you definitely want to subscribe for that because that's our subscribers only party where I give away 5 free 1-question readings. This last Friday, we gave away other stuff too. We gave away mug, we gave away t-shirts, we gave away another 1-question reading. So you want to come in and join that party. It's a lot of fun. And then I also do 1-question readings for a minimum $5 donation to Cash App or PayPal on Fridays too. So unless otherwise noted, friend, that is the schedule here. And then every sign gets a My Taropist session every month. So I'm so glad you all made it. And I'm so glad you got to watch this reading. And thank you again so much. And as I always say, don't forget to book a session with a real therapist. Cheers to you guys. Thanks everybody in the chat. Love you guys. Good night. Good night, Tanya. Don't forget to follow True Temperance Tarot. Tanya, my girl, my mod, True Temperance Tarot. She has a really, really fun tarot channel. She's a great reader too. So, all right. Love you guys. Bye.